Good morning. I would like to talk more about energy and the movement of energy. How much energy can move through a person. It moves so much energy that it literally sends my body into motion. If I didn't move, it would destroy my whole system. The energy wouldn't be able to come through in the same way. It makes me do all kinds of amazing expressions. The amount of energy I'm working with is galactic energy, is global energy. It's moving energies for the entire island, for large areas. Most people are working with energies that they can stay really still and they can work with their upper chakra centers. They just visualize things all pretty. And it feels to be very powerful. I remember moving energy originally and how powerful it felt, just small amounts of energy. It felt so powerful to me, Now, I'm sure I move those same energies as if they're nothing, Probably don't even notice those energies moving through. Yeah. Oh, that's a real faint energy expression. There it goes. Powerful, to some people it feels like the most powerful. To me anymore, but whatever, The amount of energy I feel immediately every day upon waking up is greater than, the farthest or highest energy I would feel originally on LSD or some other psychedelic programming, medicine. And now it's like, huge, huge. Coming to the hollow bone, feeling everything move through your whole system and breathing it in, breathing it out. It's powerful. Really realized a lot recently through observing these energies coming to me. Remember what was told to me by the Lama, so that I could view differently. That's why we're so perfect with one another, We help each other look in different angles than we were previously looking, just through our words. We're paying attention. Through our actions as well. Through all of our motion. Been working out more lately. Getting strong. Gotta be careful with my wrists when I do it. I get pumped up. They're still healing too. But they're getting strong as well, so it's good. Hurt this one a little bit. But it'll get strong. Getting strong. And it's necessary, the pains. All of these things. Guiding me. Making sure I stay on the narrow path. I don't go too far ahead of myself. Because I can do that. I would move a lot of energy. I need governors put on me. I go, okay, slow down, buddy. You're going a little too fast for everybody else. But you're good. You can do that, but, just be chill. So, okay. Realizing, I scoop up energy everywhere I go. Grab it and move it. Just by walking, just by moving, just by being. Grabbing and healing people as I go by them. Amazing stuff. I've been understanding major tribal energies, major cultural energies, galactic energies, star energies, energies of the land, energies of so many things. Wow, because they move through me. They move through me uninhibited by me. And it's amazing. I get to see them naked and bare. Take in all of their coding and transfer it to where it needs to go within everything. A large conduit of energy. Still, I sit here on the side of the road and nobody notices me. We're like, oh, whatever, the guy's an idiot. They're looking at me like I'm ignorant. I'm like, oh, look at what he's doing. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm surrendered to everything, But sure, okay. You know, if you think that I'm wasting my life or anything. One day, you know, people will see, oh, wait a minute. The guy knew something was going on, and we acted like he was crazy, you know, or whatever it is that they may act me to be, you know, act like I'm a drug addict or some weird thing. But, well, you know, sitting here, you know, being a benefit all the time. I can't really do anything else. I'm a super channel of energy. If I were to go to another spot where energy wasn't able to move through me in this way that it's moving through me now, it would cause me disease and pain and suffering in all kinds of ways, you know. Waiting for gateways to open up, maybe, you know, all this stuff doesn't have to keep occurring so difficultly, but it's also super easy. The mind's what makes it seem not. And look at me, I'm over here, it's all, you know, dirty, dry, it just doesn't look nice outside, you know, I'm in this van. Somebody knocked up my van last night. Somebody broke my car's windshield the other night. You know, they got mad at me, though. I'm pretty sure it was the guy from Mountain Foods, but it's not a big deal. That was a clearing of energy that needed to happen. Who knew that would be perfection? I don't know. And apparently I needed to forget about the car. So, you know, goodbye car. It's still right there, but I guess that's it for that, you know. It's like, don't worry about this car. You're not driving it anymore. You got a starter for it, but we wouldn't even let you take the starter off, you know. And the guy said he was going to give you a drill, and he didn't do that. And a lot of people said they were going to help you out, but they didn't. And so you couldn't even get the starter off, and now the windshield's broken. So just let it go. It's perfect. It's guiding. Maybe it doesn't want me to have this car either. Freaking brakes are going out. I don't have any money to change these brakes. I don't have any way to help them. You know, it's apparently a brake line is leaking or something. That's air is getting into the line somehow. So, you know, shoot, what am I gonna do about that? Got to pump the brakes a little bit, or else too much air gets in them and they won't brake. Doesn't sound good, does it? So that's pretty interesting and entertaining in some way. I'll tell you, I don't really even want to be here on the island anymore. I kind of would rather go somewhere else. Tired of it. Same old thing all the time. But, you know, wherever it wants me to be is where I'm going to be. I got food. I got a small amount of money. Granted, I don't really eat a balanced nutritional meal right now, and that's kind of getting at me. I had a lot of chicken yesterday. Costco, $4.99 for a whole chicken. Rotisserie, delicious by the way, very wonderful offering. And then I also had a Caesar salad and a couple chicken sandwiches, so the croissants, you know. So it was actually a lot of food yesterday. I don't know if I get all my nutrition from it or not. Probably plenty of protein, which is great because I'm training right now. I'm getting my body real strong so that I can weave consciousness more deeply. I'm taking my time, too, to make sure I don't injure myself. But my leg's injured. I'm wondering if it's supposed to, like, bring me to a place to where I realize, you know, the keys to healing instantaneously. I mean, I've done this for my mouth before, but it just hasn't come to me to cause me to focus and do it for my body, and I would like to do that for my body. I know that I can. But we'll see. We'll see. I've had ceremony to where it made up the space to where even my injuries didn't matter during ceremony. But it didn't heal the pieces of my body that needed to heal. It just gave me the extra malleability and frequency to where I could work with those things without hurting them. So that was an interesting thing. I thought I was going to be able to move through those. But I had to do a lot of other things instead. I was moving a lot of energy, so I didn't really have time to focus on that. In ceremony, I've set intention. I want to do a certain thing, but, you know, what needs to happen for everything is what comes before me. And that is really not before me either, because that's what needs to happen for me as well. So it's not like I'm being put on the back burner, but I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm not gonna heal this thing up, but that's all right. I mean, I guess that it just needs to stay with me for longer. So I surrender. I accept. This is the way it needs to be. And when it's no longer like this is when it no longer needs to be like this. So much energies, It take you flying. I remember one time, I took 9 hits, I was like, this is going to be great. I'm going to play music. I'm going to learn a whole bunch. And then it turned out, hey, actually, you loosened yourself up so much that you became the superconductor for the entire area. And when you did that, you kind of locked yourself into a place of motion. And so, like, I would make certain movements too quickly, and that would cause certain reverberations that were like, whoa. So then I had to wait, and I had to be very still, and I had to breathe, and I had to make up for my harsh movement, because I've now sent a karma in a certain direction. So now I must ground it, and center it, and bring it back in a certain way so that I don't cause harm. So I'm like, okay. So now you have to be very careful now, because now you're moving in ways that could harm other things. So you're like, okay, hold on a second. Let's be cool. So I had to make up for it this way. I had to make up for it that way. I had to send my legs into the air as far as I could, hold them there for a long time, and make up energy like that. And then I eventually had to release myself from my prison, which was this four-walled area that I happened to be in. And then I had to run down the beach. And my walking speed then was a run. I was in animal mode at that time. And so the slowest I could go was practically a sprint. It was like, which felt amazing. I gotta say, I really was very happy. But then I had to match gratitude, utter gratitude. This was on the solstice a while ago. And so I'm yelling thank you to everything at the top of my lungs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and which is beautiful. I really loved that happened. I mean, it was crazy, but what else could I do? I couldn't do anything. So I'm sprinting down the beach. I make it over to Middle Beach, and or not even Middle Beach. Well, I made it to Middle Beach, and I made it past there to Baby Beach, all the way down Baldwin, sprinting. I almost turned back around, actually. I didn't quite make it to Baby Beach, and I was like, oh my God, I've been running like this, and I don't have any water. What am I going to do? And I started to wish to go back, but that was the fear that came up. And I said, no, you know what, I'm going to continue. I have to, who knows? I wasn't sure. There was this choice point of, recede or go back. If I would have receded, I can't imagine the terrible energy that would have befallen me. Thank goodness I was brave. And so I went forward anyway, and made it to Middle Beach, and then I got to start clearing energy for the whole island. I had to be at that tip, at that point, because that's where all the energy would come into me, and then I get to send it out to sea. Thanking everything the whole time, constant gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, moving it through me, grabbing it, throwing it, grabbing it, throwing it, grabbing it, throwing it, constantly, clearing for the whole island, for the entire island. Amazing. If you can see things in this level, in this grid, it's like, you no longer see it as just land, it's a giant, electrical energy grid. And it's like, and you're pulling everything to you. You're a freaking gold atom. You're a superconductor. You're moving it all out. Amazing. With the breath, with the voice. Thank you, thank you. Doing all of these things, and that was the night that I reached the posturing of no attack and no defense. And soon I would come to marry myself here on the physical in a really amazing and powerful way. Person was like, I can't believe that happened. It was one hit of LSD. They're like, that was like DMT the whole time. And if you have ever taken these medicines, you can see there's a large difference in the two. So to accelerate yourself from one hit of LSD to a DMT motion is like, how in the world did we activate DMT through LSD? It's amazing, right? Well, it was a powerful energy expression. It was really amazing. I mean, these things are opening up certain, lucidity, certain looseness, liquidities. There's this L word that I'm looking for, but lucidity is within us. And it allows us to become much more malleable, versatile, just open so many different doorways. I needed that so that we could connect it away, that I could bring it into that kind of a manner. Did I know that that's what I needed? I mean, I knew that I wanted to connect that way, but I didn't know what was going to occur exactly. I thought we had a dance, and we did. We slid into each other like puzzle pieces and married each other on a golden axis point of energy that reached the sky. Now, I mean, it reached the sky. I mean, it was huge, giant, powerful. People just don't understand, because you guys are having these experiences that your bodies aren't in. You're like separated in some way. Typically, I mean, you move your body with it. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's very powerful energy. And some people can do it, but to what degree is their motivation, is their goal? You know, not a lot of people are doing it like me. I'm all crazy animal style. But anyway, so all day, whether I'm on anything or not, I haven't had medicine ceremony since the spider weaving mudra, because it hasn't come to me to do that. I only do it if it wants me to do that. And again, some injuries. I'm getting strong again, doing all my things, and I don't do anything. I don't smoke or drink or have caffeine or any of these things. I like to eat food. I really like to eat food. Eating food is one of my favorite things. Really good thing. I like popcorn. And watching movies. I think movies are fun. I don't know what else to do. I mean, and every time I do, I'm like writing the angel numbers the whole time. So I guess this is cool. I don't have to just sit there and like beat the shit out of myself. I'm meditating and meditating and meditating. Once you get to a certain point, you realize you're always meditating. You're okay. It's alright. You can go live your life. It's fine. Not a problem. What do I not notice? Notice everything. Surprise me. Think I'm blind somewhere? Tell me. Why do you think I'm blind? I'll let you know if I am or not. No. I see that. It's nothing. Don't worry about that. It's just something occurring through this limitless channel. So, anyways, I'm walking around. I'm picking up all kinds of things. I'm a superconductor. I'm like grabbing it and grabbing it and grabbing it. This just happens through my natural motion. And I gotta move it through me somehow. Typically through expression, typically through a teaching, typically through a transference of energy that helps all of consciousness. I always think like, why won't somebody just help me with this, Do you guys just let me come over, sit down, relax, feed me some food, I can teach you everything. I can teach you all that you need to know. And I can write a big book or whatever it is. I mean, I don't know who's going to have time to read a book right now. Look at the world. It's freaking crazy, Like, I'm trying to help you out here. Is it working? I don't know. I mean, I guess it is. It has no choice. I mean, I'm the secret teacher. I'm the secret guru. I'm the one who's clearing all of your energies. You don't even know I'm doing it. I'm just going to touch you. Okay, I'll move it through me. Don't worry, I don't judge it, so give it to me. It'll probably, cause me some kind of distress or something in some way, because it's an emotion, it's a feeling that needs to be felt in the same manner that you're unwilling to feel it. So let me see, is it sadness? Okay, now I have to feel sadness. Okay, is it mad? Okay, I'm gonna have to be mad a little bit. What is it? Okay, I'll feel that. Okay. Sometimes I can be so open where it just goes right through. Other times it stays in me and it wants to be moved through somewhere specifically, so it could be a benefit. I'm like, okay. Where do you want to go? What do you want to express? What do you want to do? I surrender. I surrender. What is it? How is it that you wish to be honored and thus honor us? And, where do you want to go? I'll take you there. And so it's fun. It's a good time, not bad. Yeah. But man, it's like I want to help people, I want to teach people this stuff, and they just look at me like I'm a buffoon. I'm a crazy person. Like, whatever. And some people even say, wow, you're amazing, Ryan. They come up and they talk to me. You're the sweetest, you're this, you're that. No, I don't want to help you in any way. I mean, who cares what you're doing? I've had one guy want to help me for no reason. Actually, a few people have wanted to help me because they could see me. Some of them have wanted something, though, but one person hasn't wanted anything in return, so that was really sweet, awesome person. You know, that was real nice. Other people were a little greedy. That's alright. You know, when I see somebody doing work that's similar to mine, I'm like, fucking, let me give you the world. That's okay, not a big deal. I mean, I give to everybody what they need, whatever it is. You know, I love to give all of myself. I like to receive too. Recently, I feel like crying, and I'm like, so much like crying, so much sadness in me, and nowhere to release it. You know, like nobody wants to take this energy from me. So, like, where do I go? What do I do? I go to the woods and cry. Like, can I have a ceremony and cry? I've done it before. It's powerful. It hasn't had me do it since. I can imagine falling into tears in ceremony. It would be scary for me. What if something, attacked me while I was so vulnerable? I would feel not safe. Maybe that's what I need to do then. It's funny not feeling safe, like something can harm you. Because you can't be harmed. I've had people try to harm me. And that scared me. That they would do that. I had one person almost actually harm me, though. Send me into an in-between space in consciousness. But I was righted. That has made me more aware, though, to where I'm like, I don't think I'll open myself that much around people that have, bad intentions in mind for me. And then I would judge myself like, oh, I caused it, Which, I did for my benefit, but, I was loving that brother, I just can't imagine how. And I was seeing him clearly. I wasn't, like, lying on him or something, he's a wicked man. Everybody thinks he's so sweet. I'm like, oh, jeez, he's mean, bro. He wants to destroy your consciousness. Like, he's jealous. He's not open and doesn't want to speak the truth constant. I meet truth speakers, and I meet other people all the time that aren't truth speakers. In fact, it's rare to find a truth speaker so much into speaking the truth like me. They all want to covet it, hold it back. They're scared, and that's cool. I don't mind if they're scared. Not a big deal. But I know what it looks like, What can I transfer to you that you would find to be helpful? Nobody even watches this. I mean, moving energy in this level is insane. I always thought that somebody would be like, wow, man, could you come and chill and, like, learn yourself and grow yourself here? You come bless this land and ignite yourself. We want to hear everything. Well, okay. Yeah, I could totally do that. I could come there and awaken on your land. Yeah. Oh, you would help me do that? You would let me do that? Okay, good. That's awesome. May you be forever blessed. I'll help you with all I can. It's so funny, too. When somebody shows me the smallest act of kindness, you should see how much I give them in return. It's crazy, the amount I give them in return. Sometimes it's funny, though. They don't really... I'm like, I want to help you, but I don't know if you really gave to me. I don't know what was going on there. Seems like there's some kind of other energy going on. So, what I can give you most, actually, is wisdom. Not everybody wants to hear wisdom, though. You know what I mean? They only want to hear things that help them maintain where they're at in their reality. I'm about rapid growth. Oh, I see something there. Let me show it to you real quick. There it is. Boop. Oh, how dare you? You poked me. I don't like this. It's like, it's right there. Boop. Ah, shoot. Stop it. I'm not looking there. I didn't even know that button was there. I'm not looking at that button. Stop touching my button. Like, I don't know what else to do for you right now. I just gotta keep poking this button. Boop. This guy poking my button all the time. You have to see that spot if you want to grow. And all I want is for you to grow. I give you the greatest wealth. This is funny too, because this is, I guess, what the universe is constantly doing to me. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna give you money. I'm not gonna give you a home. I'm gonna give you agitation. I'm gonna get you to grow. You said that's all you want to do. So all right, fucking grow. All right, I'll grow. I want to be with somebody. I want this. I want that. I just want to be held by someone. Well, hold yourself. Tired of holding myself. I've been doing this for a long time, damn it. But maybe I never did let go of wanting to be held. Who knows? Maybe it's something that's been costing me this whole time. I mean, I constantly let it go, but I let it go again and again and again and again and again. But I've been doing that, you know. When I do something for so long, I'm like, what is going on with this thing? And then I have these experiences that are just like so beautiful and heart-opening and feel so amazing that I'm like, goodness, I mean, it seems like I'm going through a path of quite a large resistance right now. I mean, isn't there a smoother avenue to go? And this is what I'm learning, you know. It's like, what's the fastest route for us? You know? People are going in all kinds of routes, but, you know, and they have all kinds of support around them. But, I mean, still, they're so slow. I mean, they're crazy slow. They're insanely slow. I just can't see how they feel like they're going to grow with any greatness being attached to all these different things. I mean, they're just so slow. They're doing all these things. I mean, I'm just like, I let go of everything. That's how I became fast. Now I'm trying to let go of letting go of everything. I'm not really trying to do that, actually. I'm pretty good at it. Right now I'm just resting and surrender constantly, actually. It's just interesting. Watching it all. Feeling this pain. Feeling all these things. And then they're not even me. I'm not even doing anything. I'm not even talking to you right now. I'm like, watching me talk to you. Who's this me I talk about? Jeez, man. It's really amazing. So this body walks around, it picks up energy, it holds on to energy, it keeps some energy, it releases some energy immediately, and it brings it to a spot to where it can be released into consciousness in a way that is powerful and beneficial to everything. Crazy powerful energy. I mean, energy that most healers never feel. You know, you're getting taught by an energy worker that hasn't even felt the smallest fraction of the energy in which I'm talking about moving through me, and you're learning from this person. You have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. But anyway, that's fine. That's okay. They'll never tell you that. They're like, oh, you know, I'm a master Reiki person. I had this, you know, a 3-hour class, and now I'm the teacher. It's like, huh, okay. What did you learn through your direct experience? Oh, nothing. I didn't learn anything from my direct experience with it. I've learned from this teacher over here, and they learned from a teacher over there, and the last person that in the line of who all these people were learning from that actually had experience is dead. Like, oh, okay. You're like, I'm doing a Reiki on your heart, and I'm like, where on whose heart? What are you talking about? I don't feel nothing. No energy here. But I feel energy. If you were powerful energy, I would feel it. It would make my whole system shudder. I would feel it before I even touched you or before you even focused on me. I would start to feel your energy. Like, whoa, some powerful energy happening right there. I could immediately tell. If you start to kick up your energy very powerfully, you'll probably force me to come to you. I'll be like, oh shit, I feel really agitated right now. I gotta go this direction. I don't know why. Oh shoot, what's going on over here? Oh, oh hey, how's it going, brother? Ryan. Moving through real strong right now, yeah? Are you okay? Everything okay? What's going on? It's powerful. It's powerful stuff you're moving there. You doing alright? Many people don't move like this, you know? You need some help? You want a hug? What's going on? We can hug. We can move it through together if you want, unless you're doing good. Or maybe I would see them doing something amazing and then I'd be like, all pumped up, you know, who knows? Typically, I never see people doing that kind of a stuff, you know. Usually, they would have a big container over them, you know, if they were doing that. It would have to be some other place on the island, you know. Can't be over here doing that. I notice you there, you know. Unless you're working with some energy you think is powerful, but it's like, I mean, because I can feel when there's that feeling in the air of, something strangely dark is happening right now. Which I actually don't feel it very much. I felt it before, but it does depend on where you're at, you know. I keep myself in a good zone. My sphere's all nice and clean. Anything here within my sphere, you know. I'm a gatekeeper, big gateway. So you come over to me, you meet me. I tell you, you're welcome. You know, like, yeah, I love you. I give you my blessing. You know, I'm like, here, have a beautiful day. Have a great path. May you grow and learn smoothly and easily. Love you forever. Thanks for coming and seeing me here. Let me give you nutrients from my tree. You know, it's like being a mother tree or a father tree. You know, grandfather tree. Oh, welcome to the forest. You know, yeah, please grow as you wish. Thanks for coming and visiting. Uh, May you learn all that you can, gain all that you can, give all that you wish, you know, and be on your way, you know, to take these teachings elsewhere, whatever you wish to do. Makes you feel good, you know, but then you're like, look at your situation and you're like, oh, it's not very comfortable. It's always hot. I want to sit somewhere where it's nice and cool and, you know, I can jump in the water, I could relax, I can lay out, I can stand and walk around, you know. And I guess I can do that everywhere. I can do that right now. And I just have to constantly clear everybody's energy for them. You know, I gotta feel their hate. I gotta feel their love. I gotta feel their this. I gotta feel their that. And I just gotta constantly, all the time, do this. Just by being. It's pretty effortless. It's pretty effortless. It's like, it's a lot. It can be exhausting, and other times it can be invigorating, and it's just, goodness, but it seems repetitive, and that's where it gets me. I'm like, I like new stuff. Makes me want to travel real bad. Maybe I'm going to go travel soon. Not before I have ceremony on Haleakala, though. I won't even let myself leave here until then. That's why I'm getting strong right now. Because I need to be able to go for 12 hours straight in the most powerful way possible when I get up there. It's a huge gateway to open for all the world. We'll see what happens. Well, I hope this somehow is beneficial to you. It finds you well. Maybe you understand some of the things people are going through. Maybe you want to help me. Who knows? Maybe you'll invite me to your property and say, hey, you know, relax. Maybe not. Either way, it'll be perfect. Thank you. Aloha. Hope you have a beautiful day. Love you with all my heart, unconditionally, forever and always.